Well, David, it would mainly impact federal workers. That's people like TSA agents, air traffic controllers, even park rangers. Now, those with essential jobs will continue to work but won't get paychecks until the shutdown is over. But as for non-federal workers, they likely won't see much of an impact right away. But that could change depending on how long the shutdown would last. And right now, it's that uncertainty that's having the biggest impact on Oregonians.
And the American people deserve better.
Oregon Democrats calling this a crisis as the threat of a government shutdown looms.
I mean, this is unprecedented. And I'm really frustrated because this could end overnight. We only need 4 Republicans to vote with all the Democrats to end it.
A shutdown would mean no paychecks for millions of federal workers and members of the military. It could also disrupt air travel. Here in Oregon, the Port of Portland now warning travelers to prepare for delays, since some essential workers like air traffic controllers and TSA agents won't be able to afford to continue working without pay. It would also mean the closure of federal parks and monuments, among other things.
No one wins. It's damaging to children, families, and our economy.
However, certain benefits would continue for a month. Those include Social Security checks, Oregon health plan benefits under Medicaid, and food stamps. Though the head of the Oregon Food Bank says they would see an immediate impact.
If the government shuts down, hunger will increase. Hunger will get worse.
Now, let's back up to how we got here. Every year, Congress is supposed to pass 12 spending bills. So far, they've passed 4, and they have less than 48 hours to pass the rest, or else the government will be forced to shut down. And this isn't new. You may remember the last government shutdown 5 years ago. According to the Pew Research Center, it's a chronic issue. In the past 50 years, Congress has only passed its required spending bills on time 4 times.
I can only imagine what Americans are thinking and trying to figure out. The uncertainty is almost too great probably for some.
That's Republican Congresswoman Lori Chavez-DeRemer. She represents parts of rural Oregon.
We have to make sure that we're protecting Oregonians. People don't want to see a reduction in what they've been expecting.
So she's co-sponsoring a bill that would fund the government through January 11th. On Friday, House Republicans tried passing a similar short-term funding bill, but failed. That bill also included cutting benefits for women and children and increased spending for Homeland Security. Democrats now pointing the finger at Republicans, arguing they're putting Republican priorities before a bipartisan agreement.
And it is unacceptable that the extreme House Republicans have put the country in this position, because that's exactly what's happening.
There are a handful of Republicans who, it seems to me, after working through day and night, that their only goal is to shut down this government. I can't stand for that. That is not what Oregonians elected me to do.
Okay, so as mentioned, there is enough federal funding to keep many programs like food stamps going for the next 30 days. But if a shutdown lasts longer, that's when Oregonians could really start to see more of an impact on their everyday lives. And if that happens, it would be the 4th time the government has shut down in the past 10 years.